Today we are ranking every shiny Pokemon card worth investing in 2024 from Scarlet and Violet's Paldean Fates. This set drives me insane! Prices are all over the place with Pokemon's newest shiny set. This is the first time we've looked at a shiny set, and honestly, I don't know if I can take looking at another one. With the prices being all over the place, this set really comes down to a popularity contest. But with that being said, there's still some gems in here to be looked at for investing for sure. Full disclosure, this set is so massive that we will have to do 2 videos just to cover it all. But let's jump into this one, guys. Let's get spicy. Alrighty, party people, we are going to start looking at Paldean Fates today, but before we go on, I want to let you guys know that this is going to be a 2-part video because there's just too many cards to look at in one video. Part 2 will drop next Thursday. Unless this video by some miracle hits 100 likes, I'll drop it before then if you guys seem like you're interested in seeing it right now. Let's jump into our first card. First thing we're going to be looking at is the Oddish, and it's shiny, of course, and it's sitting at 450 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 1050, and a PSA 10 is $25 at 1 sale per week. So with this one, guys, I'm curious if we're gonna have any dog waters with everything being shiny. We haven't looked at a shiny set, so I'm genuinely curious if we're gonna have any dog waters. Almost all of them are worth investing in some capacity, so let's see what we do with them. Oddish is going to be cool and graded for sure. And now we got the Gloom sitting at 412 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $41 at 2 sales per month. That's interesting. Alright guys, with the Gloom, we are going to throw this in cool and graded as well. Not bad enough to be dog water because almost all these baby shinies, the ungraded price is going to be worth quite a bit relative to what we're used to seeing. And now we have the Vileplume shiny sitting at 432 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $31.50 at 1 sale per week. That's actually quite interesting. Vileplume is going to be another cool ungraded. I got a feeling cool ungraded is going to be the largest we have ever seen it. And now we have the Baby Scyther looking at 576 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $43 at 1 sale per month. Guys, this is going to be our first better be a 10 for sure. I think you should have the Baby Scyther in a 10, no doubt about it. And now we're looking at the Hoppip Baby Shiny sitting at 292 ungraded, 1 sale per day, so that's not that good. Grade 8 0, and a PSA 10 is $23 at 1 sale per week. That's oddly high. Why is this so high at 1 sale per week? So guys, this thing is under $3 ungraded, so unfortunately I'm probably gonna throw this bad boy in dog water, and there we have it. We got our first dog water 5 cards in, unfortunately. And now we're looking at the Skiploom Baby Shiny sitting at $4 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $19.50 at 1 sale per year. So this one is at $4 ungraded. I'm definitely going to throw it into cool ungraded. Now we have the Jump Bluff sitting at 336 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $19.60 at 2 sales per month. So I wonder why the middle evolution is higher than the base and the last evolution, because usually it's flipped around. Usually the middle evolution nobody cares about, so I'm curious on why that is. So for this one, it is above the $3. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in cool ungraded. And now we're looking at the Pineco shiny, and this thing is, I hate this Pokemon. It's sent at 319 ungraded, 3 sales per week, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $44 at 1 sale per year. So that means somebody paid $44 for a PSA 10. What a moron. It is above the $3 threshold for this set. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in cool ungraded. And now we're gonna look at the Snover, which is just a snow-covered pine cone. Set at 358 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 10 bucks, and a PSA 10 is $47 at 1 sale per year. That's interesting. Guys, this is another one that's just gonna go into cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Abomasnow, which is just a giant pine cone with snow covered on it. 454 ungraded, 1 sale per day, 0 grade 8, and a PSA 10 is $49 at 1 sale per year. Guys, I swear to you, I think I'm gonna say cool and graded between the 2 videos probably about 190 times. Cool and graded. But here we go. We got a good one here. This is the Baby Shiny Intake. Sitting at 817 ungraded, 1 sale per day, no grade 8s, and a PSA 10 is $36 at 3 sales per week. Guys, this one is definitely going to be another better be a 10, so I think the Pokemon is going to have a lot of influence on where these cards go in this tier list because they're all baby shiny. They're all worth something in some capacity, like I said earlier, right? But some Pokemon are just going to be worth more graded now and later. So that's where we're doing with the Entei. It is definitely gonna be better be a 10. This baby shiny Fire Oricorio is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I love the black and the red. It looks really good. But it's sitting at $394 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $49 at 1 cell per year. Guys, the Oricorio is definitely gonna be cool and graded as well. Now we got the Charcadet sitting at 412 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 cell per year. So this one is actually pretty interesting. I'm kind of tore on this one because it definitely should be a cool and graded, but I'm just curious if I should throw both of these and better be a 10. I think I'm gonna put the Charcadet and cool and graded for now. Let's look at the Armarouge. The Armarouge is sitting at 368 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $24 at 1 cell per month. A lot more volume on this one. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't know how popular this Pokemon is. I don't think it's very popular. I know it has a fan base, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in cool and graded. And now we have the Baby Shiny Slowpoke sitting at 592 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $28 at 1 cell per week. Guys, this is another one. I think the Slowpoke better be a 10. Slowpoke is oddly a very popular Pokemon, so I'm gonna slide it into that section. Now we got the Baby Shiny Slowbro coming in at $6 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 950, and a PSA 10 is $53 at 1 cell per month, so that's actually probably a legit better be a 10. This one's definitely gonna go in better be a 10 for sure, no doubt about it, baby. And now we're looking at this Staryu, which low-key, Staryu and Starmie shinies are really fire, I'm not gonna lie to you. 511 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $65 at 1 cell per year. So obviously that is a little bit inflated, of course. Staryu has a huge fan base. I'm definitely throwing this in better be a 10 for sure. And now we're gonna look at the shiny Starmie, man. And I swear to you, I love this card. It's probably my favorite shiny Pokemon in the set. And it's sitting at 626 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $28 at 1 cell per week. So the volume's up. The price is down. That tells me that these are actually real prices compared to the other ones we've looked at, where it was high prices and low volume. I mean, it's just some dummy buying it or somebody's trying to just price manipulation. But the Starmie is going to go into better be a 10 just as its little brother Staryu, and God, they look so cool. Now we have the Paldean Tauros, the water type, of course, sitting at $3 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $26 at 2 cells per month. So the volume's a little bit higher. Price is lower. It's right at the $3 grade. Let's see what we're gonna do with it. So the Paldean Tauros, we're gonna go ahead and throw this bad boy in cool and graded as well. And now we have my favorite Pokemon in the Scarlet Violet era, the Wiglet, baby. 439 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $33.50 at 1 cell per year. So the Wiglet has this weird popular like fan base. I don't know what's going on here. This one's tricky because I kind of want to put it in better be 10 because I think it will do very well in the future. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna say it. I put it in better be a 10. I think it has a shiny future, if you would. And now we're looking at the Baby Shiny Pikachu, which is crazy. $37 ungraded, 1 cell per day. Excellent. No grade 8s. PSA 10 is $162 at 3 cells per week. That is absolutely incredible. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't realize it was that high. Guys, we got our first spicy for sure, and it is the Baby Shiny Pikachu, which I guess we probably could have guessed that one. Man, that is really good. Now we're looking at the Baby Shiny Raichu, baby, sitting at $10.98 ungraded, 1 cell per day, no grade 8s, and a PSA 10 is $51 at 3 cells per week. So way down from the Pikachu, but still probably a legitimate better be a 10. So like I said, I think we're definitely gonna put this in better be a 10. And now we're gonna look at the Voltorb, sitting at $381 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 cell per year. Just not a lot of volume on this card. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and throw it in cool and graded. I know Voltorb's an original 151, but I just don't think it has the popularity of some of these other ones. Now we have the Electrode sitting at 422 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 none, PSA 10, $20 at 1 cell per week. So the volume's up, price is down. I would say that is a decent price for this card. Normally this would be absolutely dog water, but since we're looking at a shiny set here where almost everything is pretty much worth something, we're gonna go ahead and slide this bad boy in cool and graded. Now we're looking at the little electric squirrel sitting at 419 ungraded, 1 cell per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $25 at 1 cell per week, so that's pretty decent. Guys, this is another one that it doesn't say it should be better be a 10. It barely says it should be cool and graded, but I'm gonna slide it into better be a 10, man. Now we got the strong boy, baby, sitting at 437 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 0 zip, nada. And a PSA 10 is 30 bucks at 1 sale per week. What we've seen, that's pretty good for this set. So for the Thundurus, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and slide this in better be a 10. I know the numbers are all over the place with this set right now, but it is what it is. We're looking at a different kind of set, my friends, and who doesn't like a shiny, strong boy? Let's get it. Now we're looking at one of my favorite evolution lines ever in the history of Pokemon. I know, it's weird, but I love Shinx. I love Luxray. Luxio, eh. But the Shinx is 520 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 29 bucks at 1 sale per week. Homies, peeps, party people, you can't go wrong with this thing at a better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Luxio, man, the upgraded version of the Shinx, and it's sitting at $4 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 50 bucks at 1 sale per year, which is probably a bunch of fugays. I ain't buying that price for sure, and Luxio usually gets the short end of the stick because most middle evolutions do, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in cool ungraded. And now we got the Luxray, man. This dude looks so crazy. I love this bad boy. Sitting at 688 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per week. I'm telling you, Luxray is pretty popular. That's a really good price from what we've seen in this set so far. Definitely gonna go ahead and throw this in better be a 10, and it's probably a legitimate better be a 10. And now we're gonna look at the baby shiny Toxel, which looks really good as a baby shiny because it's pretty much a baby electric frog. Sitting at 322 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 18 bucks at 1 sale per year. So that's actually really bad for the PSA 10, but it is above the $3 threshold, so I can't put it in dog water. I'm gonna slide it into cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the baby shiny Natu, sitting at 363 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $48, 1 sale per year. So that's fugays, but it is above the $3 threshold, so it's definitely gonna be a cool ungraded. Now we're gonna look at this upgraded version of that Pokemon, sitting at 357 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 17 bucks at 1 sale per year. Guys, this is another one. It's just cool ungraded, and that's about as far as it can go. Now we're looking at the baby shiny Ralt, so I expect a lot from this line. 469 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 0, and a PSA 10 is $26 at 2 sales per month. And for the Ralts, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in better be a 10 because there is a huge popular fan base around this Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Now we're looking at the Kaale, or however you say this, 379 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $22.50 at 1 sale per week. So if nothing else, it shows how popular this evolution line is at 1 sale per week. So definitely same thing. I'm gonna slide this bad boy into better be a 10. It deserves to be there. That whole evolution line is probably gonna be there, honestly. Now we got the Drifblim sitting at $3 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per year. So definitely a fugaze there. This thing is barely above the dog water threshold, but we're gonna go ahead and slide it in there, cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Mime Junior, sitting at 385 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $28 at 2 sales per month. We got another cool ungraded, guys. I mean, at this point, all we're doing is just looking at how these prices are just inflated. And now we have the Spiritomb baby shiny sitting at 589 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $39 at 1 sale per year. For the Spiritomb, we're gonna go ahead and throw this bad boy in cool ungraded. Now we're looking at my least favorite Pokemon ever because it is literally a set of keys and they made a shiny version of it. Sitting at 380 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $24 at 1 sale per week. Holy moly. If there was ever a card I wanted to put in dog water, it would be this one. But unfortunately, I just can't do it. It's above the $3. I'm gonna put it in cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Mimikyu, and I don't care what the prices are. This one's definitely gonna be better be a 10, unless it just blows me out of the water, and we'll put it above that. But let's see. $10 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 35 bucks at 3 sales per week, and it actually looks like it's up $3 pretty much. So that's kind of crazy it's going up like that. And we're definitely gonna put it in better be a 10 because I already told you he's gonna put it in better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Annihilate, and it is 425 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, PSA 10 is $36 at 1 sale per week. So that's actually really interesting on that part. Guys, honestly, the way this set is going and how this card's looking, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Paldean Tauros, just the regular old fighting kind, sitting at 392 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $16.50 at 2 sales per month. So not a lot of love there. Definitely gonna slide it in a cool ungraded. It's cool. ungraded. Now we have the baby shiny of the baby Lucario sitting at 443 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none. And a PSA 10 is $20 at 2 sales per week. So that's kind of interesting. So this one doesn't get as much love as his daddy, so I'm gonna throw it into cool ungraded, but I think I know where, you know, Lucario is going. And now we're looking at Bruce Lee Lucario sitting at 787 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per week, which is phenomenal from what we've seen on this set so far. Definitely sliding this in the better B10. There's no real question about that. I'm sure you guys knew the Lucario was gonna go there. The Hawlucha, who's always trying to fight somebody, 337 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $36 at 1 sale per year. Hawlucha, you always trying to fight somebody, bro, so you're gonna try to fight somebody cool ungraded. Now we literally have a shiny rock. Shout out to my Gorilla Tag players. Let's go, baby. 280 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per year. Crazy enough, guys, we have another dog water, and it's this shiny rock. And now we have the medium-sized shiny rock sitting at 414 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per year because somebody is a moron. It's above $3 threshold, definitely sliding this bad boy into cool ungraded. We got the big giant shiny boulder, but it's not just any boulder, it's a rock. I'm sorry, I love SpongeBob, I had to do that. 520 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $25 at 1 sale per year. Mr. Giant Rock, you are only cool ungraded. Sorry. Now we got the Glimmet. It's like a little flower tadpole thing. Sitting at 295 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $47 at 1 sale per year. Dog water. Absolute dog water. Now we got the little shiny little, what is this thing, like a salamander or something? Sitting at 430 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none. PSA 10 is $47.94 at 1 sale per year. So this one is definitely gonna slide up into cool ungraded. Here we go, baby. This one should be a good one. We got 522 ungraded, 1 sale per day for the shiny Scizor, sitting at grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $41 at 1 sale per week. So that is legit, baby. Let's go. Sizer, Scizor, whatever you want to call this bad boy, is definitely better be a 10. Now we're looking at the shiny car engine, the Vroom, 349 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $44.54 at 1 sale per year. Well, my shiny little car engine, you are cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Reveroom shiny engine with a tongue sticking out of it. 350 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per year. Definitely gonna throw this one in cool ungraded. I mean, it's definitely worth having around, I would say. All these are worth having around. Keeping them in your box, in your bag of tricks, you know what I mean? Now we got the Cyclizar, which I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this one. Sitting at oh no, it's $295. I like this card. Man, $295 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $16.50 at 1 sale per week. You guys know I like dinosaurs, but man, this sucks. Guys, this one truly hurts my feelings to do this because I like this Pokemon and this card, but unfortunately, dog water. Now we got the Noibat, the little bitty crazy bat thing. 519 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $15.50 at 2 sales per week. That's crazy kind of upward volume, and it's actually down $2. This one ain't its daddy, so we're definitely gonna go ahead and throw it in cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the baby shiny Pidgey, and it's said that, woo, this is nice. 1246 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $22 at 1 sale per week. So this one's gonna make me sweat a little bit, because this one might, there ain't no way. There's no way. Pidgey, honestly, I want to put it in sale right now, but it's, for what we've looked at so far, it's probably a cool ungraded. But then my heart originally was like, this thing better be a 10. It's a Pidgey, it's a relatively popular Pokemon. I don't know, this one has me torn. And it's up $1.42 on the day. Holy moly. Definitely not going cool ungraded. I'm not gonna throw this in cool ungraded because Pidgey's a fairly popular Pokemon. But, I want to so bad put it in better be a 10, but I feel like you should sell this one right now. But I feel like later on it'll be good in a 10. I guess it depends on what you want to do with your life. Do you want to sell it now or do you want to make it a 10? I think I'd rather have it as a 10 than selling it right now, honestly. I'm gonna do better be a 10. That's what I'm gonna do. Better be a 10 for me, for sure. Now we got the baby shiny Pidgeotto, and it is not as popular as the Pidgey at all. 361 ungraded, 1 sale per day, no grade 8s, and a PSA 10 though is 31 bucks on 1 sale per week, so that's interesting. The Pidgeotto would be the one I want to put in sell right now, but it's like, it's better. It's PSA 10 price is probably better, but I'm gonna slide this one in cool ungraded because middle evolution, I don't think anyone really cares about Pidgeotto. It's Pidgey and Pidgeot, so there we are. Jigglypuff, this one should be pretty easy. It's 505 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $27.75, up $1.50 pretty much at 2 sales per week. Jigglypuff, huge following, huge popularity. I'm definitely sliding this in better be a 10. Basically, from what I've seen so far, you just throw the prices out, and this is a popularity contest for this set because there's just so many baby shinies. Now we got the shiny two-headed bird sitting at 512 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $54 at 1 sale per year. Definitely sliding this into cool ungraded, no doubt about it. Now we got the three-headed shiny bird, and it's sitting at 453 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $38 at 1 sale per week, and it's down $1.87. Huh. I mean, who likes this thing? He's kind of a freaking a-hole. This set is driving me absolutely insane. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in cool ungraded. Now we got the baby Snorlax, which looks phenomenal. And this is an easy one right here. $15 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $18. And a PSA 10 is $85 at 3 sales per week. This is higher than better be a 10, baby. That's legit. Let's go, man. Finally getting some good action and some like reasonable action that makes sense. We're going almost spicy with the baby Snorlax. That makes a lot of sense. And honestly, probably could have guessed that one. Now we're looking at our first full art shiny, baby, at the Toad Squirrel EX, sitting at $2 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per year. Honestly, this is easy. This is definitely dog water. And I feel like the full art shinies don't get as much love as the baby shinies, even though there's way less full art shinies. So I don't know how that works, but to me, it just doesn't feel the same. Now we got the shiny Cleopatra EX sitting at $245 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none. A PSA 10 is $32.50 at 1 sale per week, so that's interesting. So the only reason I'm gonna slide this into cool ungraded, okay, is yes, it's under the $3 threshold ungraded, but at the $38 at 1 sale per week, that's pretty interesting. I mean, if you already got it at a 10, I'd probably sell it right now because that's probably the most expensive it's ever gonna be. And for some reason, people's buying it, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird price action on this one. Here we go, baby. Back to the popularity contest. We got the shiny Alakazam EX at $424 ungraded, 2 sales per day. I'm actually surprised that's not more money. The grade 8 is $10 and a PSA 10 is $31 at 3 sales per week. Baby, this bad boy is 100% better be a 10. I know the numbers don't say it, but once again, screw the numbers on a set like this. Now we got the full art shiny Mew sitting at $888, 2 sales per day, grade 8, $20, and a PSA 10 is $74 at 3 sales per week. Guys, we all knew where this one was gonna go. Honestly, I'm actually kind of surprised. It's gonna go in almost spicy because it's definitely better than better be a 10. It's up there with the Snorlax for sure. Now this one surprised me. I thought this one was gonna be way better up front for sure. $367 ungraded, 1 sale per day for the Gardevoir EX shiny. Grade 8 is $12 and a PSA 10 is $35 at 3 sales per week. Honestly, I'm shocked by that. I thought this card would do so much better. I'm definitely gonna slide it in better be a 10 just because it has a popular fan base, but for some reason it's just not getting no price action right now. I quite literally hate this Pokemon, but you know, here we go. $297 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, 0 zip nada for the Paldean Clodsire, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per year. Definitely gonna slide this bad boy up into dog water. This is another one that's just not very popular, but for some reason it kind of is, I guess. $244 ungraded, 1 sale per day for the Glamora EX. Grade 8, none, but a PSA 10 is $46.50 at 2 sales per month. Guys, when you got a set like this, it all comes down to how popular are you, and unfortunately the Glamora is absolutely dog water. And now we got Batman, baby, sitting at $3 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $20 at 1 sale per week. So the volume's there, but man, that thing is just not getting no price action for real. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it in dog water because it is a decently popular Pokemon, definitely more popular than the last 2 Pokemon we looked at, but I can't put it in better be a 10. It's gonna be cool ungraded. And now we got the shiny Pidgeot EX sitting at $5.78 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8 none. PSA 10 is $30 at 2 sales per week. I mean, if I could slide the Pidgey up into better be a 10, the Pidgeot is also gonna be better be a 10. All right, now we're gonna look at some trainer SIRs. The SIR, Arvin. $12.43 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8, $10.50, and a PSA 10 is $27 at 2 sales per week. Okay, so here we go. I think I finally got a grasp on this set. These trainers, some of these trainers are definitely gonna be sale right now. So the Arvin, you should sell that bad boy as fast as you can get it, baby. And now we got the swag boy Clive himself, sitting at $14 ungraded, 2 sales per day. Grade 8, $11.50, and a PSA 10 is $61 at 2 sales per week. It's actually got some volume, bro. Clive like that, for real? Oh, I know why. It makes a lot more sense now. Clive, my friend, it's not because of you, it's because of what else is in the picture. You are definitely gonna be better be a 10 though. Shout out to Sylveon. Now we're looking at the old YouTube queen herself, the Iono, sitting at $40 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, $40, and a PSA 10 is $100 at 1 sale per day. Let's go, baby. That's a good one. It's a big boy right here. I like this one. Man, and the thing, I thought it was a print line the first time I pulled it. This one is definitely going up to spicy with the Pika. Now we got the Nimona SIR just waiting to fight somebody. 1050 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, $10, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 2 sales per week. That's pretty good. Definitely need Nimona at a 3. She's pretty popular, fairly popular. Everybody wants her. Everybody wants to fight her, so we're gonna take her at face value and put her at better be a 10. And now we got the penny, and look who's at the bottom of that card. Look at that thing right there. You guys already know where this is going. $14 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8, 0 zip nada, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per day. Woo! Shout out to the Umbreon boy. Let's go, baby. You guys know where it's going. 100%, this is better be a 10, no question about it. Now we're looking at these crazy golds, which I really like the golds in this set. Not so much the Pokemon, I don't really, the Pokemon, blah, 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 but they look cool, right? Like these golds look fire. $10 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 2 sales per month. Homies, this is another one. I'm gonna put it in sale right now. Just go ahead and get rid of this goldfish. Now we got the gold Shin Pao, so this one should be a little bit more better. A little bit more better? That made no sense. $13.25 ungraded, 1 sale per day for the Shin Pao. Grade 8, $5.50. Ooh, that stings a little bit. And a PSA 10 is $43 at 1 sale per week, so that's pretty good. Guys, honestly, this might be the only gold make it there. I'm gonna put this gold in better be a 10. Now we got the gold Wo-Chin sitting at $10.70 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, $8, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per month. It's been sold twice. Guys, Wo-Chin, the gold snail slug, sell right now. Now we're looking at the gold Miraidon EX, but this one is, whoo, this one's pretty good, baby. $14 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $42 at 1 sale per week. Holy moly, man, I didn't think these golds was gonna make it up here, but I'm putting this one in better be a 10 too. And now we're looking at the last card we're gonna be looking at today, and this is the Gardevoir EX SIR. We pulled this like 4 times, 3 times? I don't know, I can't keep count. It's sitting at $46.51 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8, $45, but a PSA 10 is $120 at 2 sales per day. That's pretty good. This one is undoubtedly going into spicy, baby. Let's go. Honestly, I'm surprised that we had 3 spicies on our part 1. We had a big chunk of it with all the baby shinies, but once we got out of the baby shinies, a lot of the other stuff made more sense. Thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of our Paldean Fates investing video. This video is all over the place. It's been a rough weekend, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully this video, I edited it good enough to where it looks pretty decent and turned out pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Poke Factory out. Peace.